Buckle up, engine enthusiasts and automotive aficionados, for your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, is geared up to thrust you into the exhilarating world of the 2024 Toyota Sienna, an embodiment of stylish functionality and impressive powertrain engineering within the somewhat overshadowed realm of minivans. In an epoch where SUVs are basking in the limelight, minivans akin to the fresh-out-the-factory Sienna are effortlessly challenging the status quo, striding forth with attributes that coalesce comfort, style, and above all, an economic powertrain that's not merely a functional masterpiece, but an innovative stride in vehicular mechanics. Voyaging into the powertrain, a hybrid marvel in Sienna's heart. Dive under the hood with us, and let's explore the beating heart of the Sienna, which staunchly refuses to be just another minivan in the automotive seascape. Toyota, a brand synonymous with reliability and innovation, has intricately woven a 2.5-liter inline-4 engine and a duo of electric motors, delivering a hybrid powertrain that's not only green at heart, but also savvy with every drop of fuel it sips. 36 mpg, both within the cityscape and the vast highways, isn't merely a number. It's a statement, transcending its competitors like the Honda Odyssey and stealthily moving towards a benchmark in fuel efficiency. Although 245 horsepower might appear modest in raw numbers, in the adept engineering of Toyota, it propels the Sienna with zest and ample potency for a minivan of its stature. And fear not, driving enthusiasts, for the Sienna doesn't shy away from offering an all-wheel drive variant for those who relish a tad more exhilaration and control on their journeys. Your fellow pundit here at Piston Pundit surely does cherish that option. The Sienna's ride, a symphony of comfort and practicality. Let's embark further, shall we? Perching ourselves within the innovative cocoon that is the Sienna, we're serenaded by a ride that's an ode to comfort and an anthem for those who yearn for an automobile that doesn't merely transport, but caresses each passenger with a velvety journey. The Sienna does not merely glide, it articulates a language where every bump and imperfection on the tarmac is softened with an elegant poise, thanks to a suspension setup that doesn't compromise comfort for rigidity. A magnificent translation of automotive engineering where utility, comfort, and a pinch of indulgence intertwine to deliver an unparalleled passenger and driver experience. As you nestle into the lofty seats, which generously offer a vantage reminiscent of an SUV, the ease of ingress and egress is markedly apparent. A nuanced design philosophy that holds passenger comfort in the highest esteem, much akin to the stately crossovers we've grown so fond of. Aesthetics meets functionality, crafting a visually enticing narrative. Now, as we caress our gaze over the Sienna's exteriors, what's visibly striking isn't merely its design, but the audacious statement it etches across the horizon of minivan design ideology. Embellished with meticulously crafted creases, angles, and a grille that's bold yet not overbearing, it harmoniously marries aesthetics and practicality in a liaison that's nothing short of a visual spectacle. An appeal that's punctuated by headlights that don't merely illuminate, but assert a vibrant and daring demeanor. The Piston Pundit appreciates not merely the audacity, but the ingenious approach Toyota adopted, ensuring that the dazzling aesthetics did not cannibalize the headroom or the spatial generosity that the rear tailgate offers. And those dual sliding doors, not merely gates to enter this magnificent minivan, but a portal that unveils a realm where practicality and style don't merely coexist. They thrive. They celebrate a symbiotic relationship that's become a bit of a rarity in modern automotive design. A high-quality interior that mirrors a luxury suite on wheels. The Sienna doesn't just walk the automotive red carpet, it practically owns it, from the inside out. Dive into the cavernous luxury of its interiors, and you're greeted with a masterclass in design and functional aesthetics. The sheer voluminous presence of the center console alone could quite literally be the boundary line between two tiny countries. Those seats, bathed in profiled perfection and enveloped in optimal comfort, speak of luxury without the aggressive demands of ostentatious sports cars. Now, the infotainment screen, a 9.0-inch touchscreen, is an exemplary specimen of intuitive design, perched atop the dashboard, offering ease of access and a clear, unobstructed view. And should the young ones seek entertainment beyond the moving scenery, the 11.6-inch touchscreen displays in the rear serve as personal cinematic experiences on wheels. The legroom is nothing short of a personal auditorium, especially with the second-row captain chairs offering a slide of up to 25 inches. Even those seated in the third row will find their legs free from the customary cramp of rear seating. Draped in an air of classicism, the Sienna indeed stirs memories of the Oldsmobile custom cruiser, blending family and functionality with a touch of distinctive individuality and that nostalgic automotive essence. Wipe away that nostalgic tear, dear motorheads, for we delve even deeper. A cargo hold that transcends practical expectations. The cargo hold of the Sienna, with its jaw-dropping 33.5 cubic feet of space even with the third row unfurled, proclaims a bold statement in volumetric achievement. Your suitcases might just need a map to navigate through this expansive storage space, arranged perhaps in a perfectly balanced game of luggage Jenga. Toyota doesn't simply offer you a minivan, it presents a cargo-moving solution, neatly wrapped in aesthetic brilliance and unmatched practicality. Its tailgate, monstrous in size, ensures that accessibility to your stored items is unencumbered and simple. Pricing, trims, and Piston Pundit's verdict. When it comes to pricing and trims, the Sienna does play a smart, competitive game. From the Sienna LE, which at around $37,000, provides you a package of essentials, to the notably enhanced experience of the Sienna XLE at $42,500, there's a Sienna for every family and every purpose. Now, if you're riding the waves with Piston Pundit, the Sienna XSE, with its sportier demeanor and meticulously bolstered seating, might just tickle your automotive fancy for just an additional $2,000 over the XLE. For those of us with a penchant for the Benz, a sportier suspension, and the prospect of a zippy all-wheel drive drivetrain for just $760 more could be enticing. Navigating through the curious Woodland edition to the premium luxury of the Limited at $48,125, the Sienna shows it can dabble in the eclectic as well as the elegantly refined. Leather seats, ottoman second-row seats, sunshades, and a moonroof with power tilt and slide functionality. The Limited does flirt with the extravagant, without abandoning its practical roots. Concluding our vehicular journey, the Sienna Premium, tipping the financial scales at just under $53,000, could be considered if heating and cooling for all 7 seats and a head-up display warrant the additional expenditure for you. But, does it offer enough over its counterparts? Piston Pundit's presiding thought? The Sienna, in its various trims, does a spectacular job of tailoring experiences for various needs. The XSE presents a brilliant blend of sporty, luxurious, and practical, while the Limited brings a dash of opulence for those looking to elevate their Sienna experience. And thus, dear automotive aficionados, our journey with the Sienna concludes, but fret not. The pistons of knowledge and insights at Piston Pundit never cease to fire. Engage with us, your ultimate pit stop for all things automotive, and let's continue this joyride through the fascinating world of vehicles. Do fasten your seatbelts and hit that subscribe button, ensuring your place on our next exploration through gears, wheels, and the open road ahead. Until our paths cross again on the automotive avenues of the interwebs, Piston Pundit bids you safe travels and happy motoring.